Okay, all right, game week is here. We're very excited about that. I know our coaches and our players. Me personally, I'm really looking forward to Saturday, get a chance to be back in our stadium with our fans. That's very exciting. Looking, regarding our players, I think back when I first got hired and I see where we're at now. I'm very proud of the guys of buying in, the stuff they did in the spring, fall camp. Really have improved and all the way around, and I'm really looking forward to personally watching our guys play and really seeing where we're at. I told our guys the other day that I'm excited to watch you guys. I'm curious to see how we'll respond to certain situations, and I think we'll learn a whole lot about our team. So I'm very excited about that. We're playing an opponent that I feel like is going to be much improved. Washington State, they finished the year beating their rival Washington, which is a very big win. They got the majority of their guys offensively and defensively back, and so that definitely is a concern. And then the fact that it's the second year in their system, and they've got a proven head coach that has won just about everywhere he's been. So we're expecting those guys to be much improved and a very good opponent for us in the first game.
Questions?
Given since the day you were hired, the new marketing scheme, there's been, it's a new day, forget the past, move forward. How important is it in this new era, and how much stock you put in having a good first impression here on Saturday?
Well, it's very important, and at the same time that, our effort, our attitude, how we handle adversity, how we handle success, that's what I'm most, curious about, and that's my expectations for our team. We have put the last year behind us, and we're moving forward, and that's kind of been, been our theme and our motto, and definitely this will be our first chance to see how our guys react against an opponent.
Any anxious moments there for you when you've seen what Nick Marshall can do in practice, but a little bit different when he gets in front of 80,000 fans for that first time? You talked to him a little bit about that?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, this will be really the first quarterback that we've had that didn't get a chance to go through spring and be familiar. And, he's learning every day. And, we named him the starter because we feel like when he was comfortable, that, he definitely earned that position. We feel like that he'll get more comfortable and better each game. From a coaching standpoint, we've got to protect him and ask him to do things that we feel like he's comfortable, and don't ask him to do things he's not. So I'll be curious to see how he responds. I mean, in practice, you put him through, doesn't matter if it's quarterback or any other position, you put him through as many game type situations you can. But until you get in that arena, and that's when you really find out, everything becomes very clear.
You feel comfortable with his accuracy in the vertical game right now?
He's very accurate. He really is. He's shown that he's accurate, not just in the vertical game, but in intermediate and short also.
Is there any reason to say that they wouldn't react the way that you want them to react or expect them to react?
No, I wouldn't say there's any reason, but until you get out there and you actually experience things, I think after Saturday's game, we'll know a whole lot about this team. But I feel good about where we're at right now, and so really looking forward to watching them and see how they respond.
Gus, what are some of your goals or expectations, Nick, for this first game?
Well, it's to protect the football, not beat ourselves, and to play extremely hard and play together. Our theme this season is going to be together, and so that's my expectations for our team.
Defensively, with the injuries and the things and how Washington State likes to throw the ball, are there any concerns there, just kind of with the lack of depth maybe in the secondary position?
Well, I think there's we're playing a good offense. They're going to be much improved than what they were last year, and I think when the quarterback had time, that they were very effective. So we've got to get a pass rush. They're going to throw it a lot, so we're going to have to have some depth in the secondary, and so it'll be a good challenge for our defense.
Do you feel comfortable with the defense? I mean, I guess how's that come along to where?
Yeah, I think we feel as comfortable as we can right now, with our guys, and I know our coaches have worked extremely hard, and our players are, really responding well.
Who's your starting offensive line going to be Saturday?
We'll have that, hoping by either later today or tomorrow. All of our 2D.
Specifically, Avery Young, I know he's worked at guard and tackle. very athletic. What do you see from him at guard that makes him really good at, you know, pulling out and helping you guys?
Well, I think you just said it. Avery's an athlete. I mean, he could play all 5 positions if he had to, because he's very versatile and very athletic. And, you know, kind of like we talked about last week, we're just trying to get moving forward with depth issues that may present themselves as the season goes on. So when you have some time at fall camp, you try to be thinking ahead.
Just what percentage of the offense are you comfortable with Nick playing with now, today? And what are you hoping for Saturday? What percentage?
You know, it's hard for me to put a percentage on, but I will tell you this: each week, you know, we'll expand our game plan, and it's just a matter of how quick that you know, we feel comfortable with him catching on with the things. And like I said, I think the biggest thing is, you know, I keep saying this, but he didn't get to go through spring, and so we're going to make sure that as coaches we try to put him in a position to be successful.
Obviously, it's game week, just have a couple days to Saturday. I mean, what spots on the offensive line are still up for grabs or being decided upon?
Well, I mean, we feel good about our depth. You know, obviously our right tackle position, we're still working on that, but that's a good thing. But for the most part, it's starting to settle in a little bit.
Gus, what was it you saw about Jay's batting as a walk-on linebacker that made you say, hey, this guy could be a fullback?
Well, he's a great worker. I know in the weight room he has a great reputation. In the spring, he was hard-nosed. He was very physical. He had great effort, and he was playing linebacker, and he was just one of the guys. And we felt like we had a need at fullback. He actually played fullback in high school, and so he's come on, and you know, Jay's kind of taken him under his wing, and he's done a solid job, and he's got a chance to have a bright future at that position.
What have you seen out of Alex Kozan since the spring? A guy that's in the mix there at left guard.
Yeah, Alex Kozan's a guy that you know, he's really improved since the first day of spring. He's getting more mature. He's a strong guy. We were a little concerned about his mobility early, but he's answered that question. He's gotten a lot faster and quicker, and he's had a very good fall camp.
Gus, you were here when you guys recruited Sean Coleman, and now that he's getting a chance to actually play redshirt last year, but in the mix in the offensive line, and talk about what it's going to be like for him to come out there and actually be in a position to play his first game.
We're very proud of Sean. I mean, he is. You talk about a guy that's been through adversity and dealt with adversity, and then came back, and he's had a lot of ups and downs. And this will be a special moment for him, and for me personally, to see him out on the field. And I know that all the Auburn fans, you know, he's like a fan favorite, and he should be. So really looking forward to him running out there and being in the mix.
Gus, how many true freshmen do you expect to play Saturday?
There'll be quite a few. There'll be quite a few.
Is Sean going to be on any of the special teams?
It's a possibility. There's a decent chance that Sean will play.
Which freshmen right now do you know with certainty are going to play Saturday?
I will say the majority of them will play.